I'm here to appreciate the Right Honorable His Excellency Chief Sheriff Oborevwori, the Oborevwori Kingdom, which is now the present current governor of Delta State, for what he has done for the people of, especially for what he has done for me personally. But when I'm saying this, you will not understand what I'm trying to say, because the young boy that was just appointed, that was announced some days ago as a commissioner that his name is under the commissioner list, Jamani, my own son, and his father is uncle to me, and his father is my 2IC. We are together, Mr. New Year Jamani. So that is what I quickly come to thank the governor of Delta State for remembering my village, Okwovu and Ozwe community. I want to thank the governor personally for that, and also bring greeting to the governor also for my deaconess, Mrs. Rero Ezewu, who is the immediate past commissioner for basic education. And he was now elected, really elected by the governor again because of doing of a good performance. And secondly, yes, I'm here to correct something. I'm here to correct, because a lot of people have been commenting on this. There was a video that was selling online, on here. I'm not fighting anybody, but I'm a man of God. That some people come to there was issue that came up I think some months ago, if I don't make mistake, I think last month, because of the 3 slot that was shared for word by word, and we came to our own word level, whereby there's a little issue on the word, and I said it that time that I'm standing. I fight for justice and fairness. So I'm here. I'm not a man like this. My words is my words. I always stand by my word. I told you other time that Sheriff, the ship title name that Sheriff have is Oborevwori Kingdom. Ukodo done now. Everybody don't they come out, they come make noise, they can't do this one. If you not contribute for Ukodo, how you want to share the Ukodo? That is what I always stand by. And I'm here to equally say it. That somebody came to address the press and say that Bishop Obeba should mind his God's work, should mind his ministry's work. I think those are, well, it's a political speech. Let me use that. So it's a political speech. So I don't have issue with anybody. When we are running the race of the election, they did not come to address the press to say I should go and mind my ministry work. Why is it now that we have contributed to the Kodo don't now say mind your ministry work? I want to remind our leaders, and I'm even saying this to the governor directly. During the time of campaign, let me tell you something. Evangelist Jerry Mamesi, call him is alive. I know how much I spent to organize a crusade for all the Okpe villages, praying for Okpe, praying for the governor-elect. I know how much I spent to campaign for village to village. I take my time to move from church to church to host a private meeting with all the bishop and all the clergymen. I let them know the reason why they must vote for Sheriff. I did all this. Nobody come to our head to say mind your ministry work. Apart me and Archbishop Godeboyi Overflow, who is the spiritual leader of Okpe Kingdom. How many bishops can you point your finger on this appellate that came to our head category and said we endorse Sheriff Oborevwori? Capital 0. No. When people was passing insult upon my head, do you know the insult I received from the public? Do you know how many people was insulting me? Do you know how many people that insulted Overflow, my leader? Do you know how many people insulted me? Some people even come and some people was even privating their number to call us that this Sheriff does not win. We carry our church on our head, that we carry my church on my head and leave Sapele. That Overflow we carry his church on head and leave Sapele. Some people they left our ministry the suffer that I suffer, the insult I receive, I prayed my role. I moved I gathered the widows, the orphanage. I moved from community to community to preach the gospel of truth, to let them know why it must be our own turn. I donated my church buses to carry voters who have genuine voters card to different ward. Election take place on Saturday. On Friday, my buses already carry people to different ward. I fuel the bus with my money. All my drivers, I paid them with my money. Did anybody give me money? Capital zero. No. If I begin to count the labor I labored during this election, you yourself will even pity for me. During the election, I did not even have time for my wife and my children. I did not have time for my ministry, my members. I did not have time for them. To solve their spiritual problem, I did not have time. I closed my office. People do not have access to see me for cancer. When I come to church, I will not spend more than 2-3 hours. 2-3 hours I've left. All because this is a struggle, we must take it to the end. Now, after all this struggle, somebody will come to here to insult me. Say, go and mind your ministry work. So when people start calling me that somebody came to address the press, Obeba is fighting, Obeba, I'm not fighting anybody. I stand for justice and peace. Those who stand to work, reward them. Appointment have been going on now. People have been hijacking position. Some people who call themselves leaders. During election, we did not see them. They did not come and vote. They did not cast vote. No contribution, no sponsor. They did not even sponsor their unit. Talking about the word. Now, those people those are the people they are writing their name on the appointment list. Yes. I want to let those people who are talking out of point that they are not the God who called me. If I can stand on the congregation, my 1,000 congregation, to say I adore Sheriff Oborevwori, and I come on here to address the press, when the journalists came to me, I did not hide it. I said, Sheriff, no governor. I said it clearly. The video is there. All the crusade, I moved from one place to another with Ekpekuru. Ekpekuru is in Osubi. Call him. That is how we did all the work. Pray for all the Okpe villages. Let them know why they must vote for Sheriff. There's somebody will come to our head and say, mind your ministry work. No problem. I stand for justice. I stand for justice. This error must be corrected though. I cannot walk when somebody will be somewhere taking my glory. God forbid battery. Let me tell you, during the election, I have made a lot of promise to the youth. The youth of Okwovu, the youth of Ozwe, the youth of Ward 11, Federal Ward 11, State Ward 19. Those people I used to walk. Those people I preach the gospel to, that vote Sheriff and this things will go where this one. Now those people, no. They are start calling me. They are giving appointment now. They have given a slot now. Oh guy, you told us before. You said we should vote. We saw if you do this one. Which eye do you think I will use to look those people? Or which eye do you think that those people will use to look me if I go to my ward? Let the kodo be shared according to the people who labor for it. Who labor for it? Yeah, look at Jamani. That was just announced as a commissioner. I can categorically tell you the effort of that boy. The boy is a Jackie. When it comes to local government election, state election, Ejiro always submit himself. Even during this Sheriff, this immediate past election, I know the work that Ejiro did. So that kind of person they gave commissioner, he labored for it and he deserved it. Even Commissioner Rero Ezewu that was really appointed again. Yes, I know what he did. In Okpe local government, moving from place to place for campaign spending. Yes, he deserved that position. So when you give position to those kind of people, we are happy. OCA should be carried along in this government. OCA work a lot to project our governor. And we are still praying for the governor, that God will give him wisdom and a fresh memory. The Lord will keep him and guide him to not forget his people behind. I thank my leader, Archbishop Gode Overflow, the spiritual father of Okpe Kingdom, the President General of OCA, for all the work he did during the election. That those who say we will carry our church on head to leave Sapele, we will not carry our church on head to leave Sapele. We have won one track and we continue to win the rest track. So we thank God. And once again, I congratulate the newly elected commissioner, especially Deaconess Rose Ezewu and Mr. Ejiro Egamani. May God bless you, may God guide you, may God strengthen you, and give you wisdom to rule over your office throughout all the days. May God bless you. I remain Bishop Prophet Dr. Kisley Majemite, the Obeba one. You know, and you will continue to know me till Jesus come. God will give me long life and good health to enjoy this government. And this government must take us to somewhere by the grace of God. Thank you all. May God bless you all. Shalom.